Well, I woke up this morning and I asked myself, why wait? Why wait until New Year's Day to get back on track? I, I've had a very full December. I've ate way more than I should have. And I've been saying for the last week or two, I can't wait until just January 1st so that I can start all over again. And I'm not going to wait until January 1st. I can't wait till January 1st. I got on the scale this morning and I've gained again. And I have to say to myself, why wait? Why wait? So I did get a new magazine from the Weight Watchers from Oprah. So I thought, oh, here it is right here. The new Oprah magazine. And there was an article inside that said, why wait? And what are your why? What is your whys? That was what it was. The article was, what is your whys? So I came up with 4 of the reasons for my whys. Why I'm not going to wait. And why wait is a good title for this video because I have no intention of waiting. I am starting today, December 26th. Today is my sister Sue's, would have been my sister Sue's 66th birthday. My sister didn't take good care of herself. She did not watch her health, and unfortunately she died from complications of diabetes. And it runs in my family. I've been very fortunate that I have not been diagnosed with it yet, but if I keep going at this pace, it's going to happen. And so I know my sister Mary has problems with her sugar also. We have problems with our livers in my family. There's so many things that I have to start eating healthier, make smarter choices. So some of my reasons for my whys, because you have to define the reason that you're doing this. Everybody has their own reasons for staying on the Weight Watcher program or going on any kind of a weight loss program. You have to have a why. You have to know why you're doing it. And you can't be doing it for someone else. You always have to be doing it for yourself. So my number one reason that I want to do it is I want to keep up with my grandkids. When they were littler, it was easier to contain them in a single spot, you know, and you can kind of stick with them and keep up with them. But my little ones now are 6, 7, and 8. Alyssa's 11. David's going to be 18 in April. I don't need to keep up with David anymore. But Sebastian, Oliver, Sophia, I have to keep up with them. They're going to be playing their soccer games in the spring and the baseball, and I like going to these things. And you know, a lot of times they're a little bit of a walk from where you got to park, and you got to carry your chair because they don't have places for you to sit. And just when we go anywhere, I want to be able to keep up. I don't want to be the grandma that says, hold up, I have to sit down here and take a rest. So my number one reason is keeping up with my grandkids. Number 2, which probably should have been my first one, is just for the accountability and the health issues. I know that as you get older, you tend to develop more health issues, and eating healthy kind of slows down the process. You're always going to have different things that are related to your age, but you can kind of, like, most people when they get older have their little stiff joints and they have arthritis and you know, their joint pain and things like that. But if you move and you exercise more, you lessen the effects of it. It's not to say that they're going to not show up, because trust me, they show up. But you just have to know, you just have to appreciate that you've reached the age that you have. I appreciate the fact that I'm 68 years old. I've told this in the past that when I was 16, I always thought I was going to die. I never thought I was going to live to be an old woman. I'm 68 now. I'm shooting for another 20, 30 years. It can be done. It can be done. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? I don't know. But you know what? I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to do the best I can. And you have to just be able to move. I love the fact that I can just move. But now that I've been eating so poorly for the last couple of weeks, I'm really slow and sluggish. I really am, because I'm not putting the healthy foods in my body that are rejuvenating my cells. I am just waking up all those fat cells that are just laying in wait, and they're waking up and they're going, oh my gosh, she's back, yay, she's back. I don't want them to be waking up. I want them to stay in their little slumberland as long as they can, if not forever. I don't want to wake them up. And the farther you go along, the more you realize that you're feeling better. When I was really sticking with the program and really eating properly, I felt so good. I slept so well. I was able to move. I was able to pop out of a chair. But now that I've been eating a little poorly for the last couple weeks, it's a little more difficult to be moving. I'm going to be honest with you. It really is. And, you know, sometimes I don't make healthy choices. In the future, I know there's going to be times I'm not going to make a healthy choice. But I think what I've learned on this journey, and my why that I've learned, is that I can go off track. I can gain a lot of weight, which I have done. But I can just as quickly get back on track and just as quickly get back to losing weight. And I can do it, and I know I can. I'm going to go in the future. I know I'm going to make healthy choices. But that doesn't mean I'm going to deliberately think I'm going to sabotage myself for the rest of my life. I sabotaged myself in December. It was 1 month out of 12. I had months in between that I did well and did poorly. And through the whole long scheme of things, I've learned a lot about myself in this last year, and I'm going to do better this coming year. I know it. Number 3 is you just having a purpose. My purpose is to try to this year influence my family to get a little healthier. I'm not going to tell them that they need to lose weight, but I'm going to make them a little bit healthier. I'm going to not have as many desserts like I usually did. I always had desserts because I'm just used to feeding my family with food as showing love. This year I'm going to show them love by having healthier food choices. I'm going to have healthier dessert choices. I'm not going to make a cake every single week like I have been. You know, I might have a bowl of fruit, you know, make a fruit salad or something. I'm going to look on Weight Watchers, find a healthy Weight Watchers recipe. Not tell them it's a Weight Watchers recipe. I can say that to you guys because they don't watch my videos. So I can find, you know, like a perfect example is I made the 0 point strawberry pie, or crustless strawberry pie, which was very good, and they loved it. They really did. And you can put a little bit of Cool Whip on it, and that'll be the treat. So my purpose for the coming year is to get my family healthy too. Number 4 is I'm just trying to be alive as long as possible. I told you that in my earlier statement, that I want to be around to see my great-grandchildren. And that's not going to happen if I keep eating the way I've been eating in December and not moving. I actually did get up this morning and I went for a 1.25 mile walk. I was trying to get the 1.5 miles, but you know what? I've not walked in so long that it was hard. And I'm thinking, let's not get to the point that this is not enjoyable. Don't make this a drudgery, because if you make it a drudgery, then you think, oh, I got to do that. I want to go back to, like, I enjoy walking. Jim actually brought home a membership for me, a 1-week free trial at LA Fitness. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to go there. That's where Jim goes, and maybe we can be something that we can do together. And I think I'm going to like it. I really do. I'm going to try that. It's going to be difficult for me to walk every single day in the winter, so that'll give me a more... And I told you earlier in the year that I was planning on joining it during the winter. And that's my plan. That is. And what you need to do right now is figure out what your why is. We all have a different why. So take a couple minutes at the end of this video, and if you want, let me know in the bottom, in the comments below, what your why is for this year. Just give me one thing that you think is your why. I'm sure if you really give it enough thought and effort, you can come up with a lot more than just one. But I'm just kind of curious because, you know, maybe your whys might be one of the ones that I can pick up for me, because maybe there's a why out there that I don't really know, that I haven't really thought about, and then you might say something and I'm like, you know what, that's a good why. I think I'm going to do that too. So let's not wait until January 1st. Let's start today, December 26th, and let's get back on track. That's not to say that when we're going out on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, that we're not going to go a little off the rails. But I think that we'll be prepared for that, and we really won't want to go as much off the rails. Where I'm at right now, I could go completely off the rails. I would not think. I don't really care. But I can't do that. I just know that. I can't do that. My why is, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to self-sabotage yourself? Why? So hopefully this gives you some insight into what I'm thinking for the new year. And let's just do this together. We can do this. I just know that. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share if you think somebody might want to see this. So I'll talk to you guys on my daily vlog.